Ever felt like your words aren't enough? Sometimes it's your body language that's speaking louder. If you've ever walked into a room and felt like people were forming opinions about you before you even said a word, that's the silent power of body language. In fact, studies show that over 60% of communication is nonverbal. But here's the good news. Mastering body language is easier than you think. Before we dive in, if you're looking to improve your communication, build confidence, and level up in your interactions, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got tons of content coming your way that you won't want to miss. Today, we're diving into 10 common body language mistakes women make, and most importantly, how to fix them. Whether you're in a professional setting or out on a date, knowing what signals you're sending can make a huge difference. So let's project confidence, command attention, and make sure our body language works for us, not against us. Mistake 1, slouching. Picture this. A woman slouched in her chair, shoulders hunched forward, head down. How does she come across? Tired? Bored? Uninterested? Unfortunately, slouching is one of the most common body language mistakes, and it can instantly make you appear unconfident or disengaged. When you slouch, it not only affects how others perceive you, but also how you feel about yourself. Slouching can make you feel small, drained, and less assertive. Additionally, it places unnecessary strain on your back and shoulders, leading to discomfort and poor posture. The fix is simple. Stand or sit tall, with your shoulders back, and engage your core. Imagine there's a string pulling you upward from the top of your head. Not only will this improve your posture, but it will also instantly boost your confidence. Good posture projects strength, authority, and attentiveness. So next time, whether you're walking into a room or sitting in a meeting, straighten up and let your body exude confidence. Mistake 2, crossed arms. A woman sitting or standing with her arms tightly crossed over her chest. It's a stance we all fall into now and then, but what message does it send? Crossing your arms can unintentionally signal defensiveness, resistance, or even anger. It's a physical barrier between you and the person you're interacting with, which may come across as being closed off or disinterested in the conversation. Instead of crossing your arms, try keeping them relaxed at your sides or gently using your hands to gesture. Open body language shows that you're approachable and receptive. It invites connection and can instantly make people feel more comfortable around you. Remember, small shifts in how you carry yourself can make a big impact on how you're perceived. Mistake 3, fidgeting. Imagine a woman nervously twisting her hair, tugging at her necklace, or constantly adjusting her clothes. It may seem harmless, but what does fidgeting say to others? Fidgeting signals nervousness, anxiety, or a lack of focus. Whether you're speaking to someone or simply sitting in a social setting, these small movements can be distracting and may give off the impression that you're uncomfortable or unsure of yourself. The key to overcoming fidgeting is mindfulness. Try to stay aware of your movements and focus on keeping your hands still. Take deep breaths and ground yourself in the moment. If you need something to do with your hands, try holding them together in your lap or gently resting them on a surface. By calming your movements, you'll project poise and self-assurance. Mistake 4, looking down. A woman repeatedly looking down while engaged in a conversation, her gaze fixed on the floor, avoiding eye contact. How does this come across? Looking down is often interpreted as a sign of insecurity or submissiveness. When you avoid eye contact, it can make you appear as though you're uninterested in the conversation, uncertain or lacking confidence. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in nonverbal communication, and failing to use it can undermine the message you're trying to convey. The solution is simple. Maintain eye contact. You don't need to stare, but steady eye contact shows confidence, respect, and engagement. It makes the other person feel seen and heard, which builds trust and rapport. If you're feeling nervous, practice with a friend or in front of a mirror. Over time, maintaining eye contact will become second nature. If you're enjoying these tips so far and want to learn more about mastering body language and confidence in your daily life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll always be one step ahead in your personal and professional interactions. Mistake 5, touching your face. A woman constantly touching her face during a conversation, rubbing her chin, brushing her cheek, or playing with her lips. It's something we all do from time to time, but it sends the wrong message, Touching your face can be interpreted as a sign of nervousness or worse, dishonesty. It's often seen as a subconscious attempt to hide something, making it harder for others to trust what you're saying. Additionally, it draws attention away from your words and can be distracting for your audience. Keep your hands away from your face and focus on the conversation. Practice folding your hands in your lap or using them for intentional gestures when speaking. This will help keep the attention on your message and prevent any distracting movements. Mistake 6. Playing with your hair. A woman twirling her hair around her finger or repeatedly running her hands through her hair while talking. It might seem like a harmless habit, but it can send mixed signals. Playing with your hair can come off as flirtatious, but it can also make you appear nervous or distracted. If done excessively, it becomes a sign of discomfort and can take away from your credibility in professional or serious conversations. Avoid touching your hair too often. If you catch yourself doing it, gently stop and refocus on the conversation. If you're nervous, direct your energy elsewhere, perhaps by grounding your hands in your lap. By keeping your gestures minimal and purposeful, you'll maintain a more polished and composed appearance. Mistake 7. Leaning in too much. A woman leaning too close to someone during a conversation, breaking personal space boundaries. This can create an uncomfortable dynamic. Leaning in too closely can make the other person feel invaded or overwhelmed. While it may seem like a way to show interest, invading someone's personal space can have the opposite effect, making them pull away or feel uneasy. Maintain a comfortable distance while using open, approachable body language. A slight lean can show engagement, but be mindful of personal space, especially in professional or unfamiliar settings. Respecting boundaries shows self-confidence and consideration for others. Mistake 8. Smiling too much. A woman smiling constantly, even during moments that don't necessarily call for it. A smile can be your best asset, but overusing it can send mixed messages. While smiling is a wonderful way to show warmth and friendliness, over-smiling can come off as inauthentic or even insincere. It can make others question whether you're being genuine or just trying to please everyone. Smile when it feels natural and appropriate. Don't feel obligated to smile all the time, especially in serious or professional situations. Authentic smiles will have a greater impact and make your interactions more meaningful. Mistake 9. Speaking too softly. A woman speaking softly, almost inaudibly, during a conversation or presentation. It's hard for others to hear her and she seems timid. Speaking too softly can make you appear unsure of yourself, lacking confidence, or even disengaged. If people have to strain to hear you, they may subconsciously take your message less seriously. Project your voice and speak with clarity and conviction. Practicing breath control can help strengthen your voice. Not only will this ensure you're heard, but it will also convey authority and self-assuredness. Don't be afraid to take up space vocally. Mistake 10. Mirroring others. A woman subtly copying the body language of someone she's speaking with, almost in a robotic way. While it's a common technique, it can sometimes backfire. Mirroring can build rapport when done naturally, but overdoing it can make you seem inauthentic or unsure of yourself. It may give the impression that you're too eager to please or uncomfortable in your own skin. While a little mirroring can foster connection, the key is balance. Be yourself and let your natural body language shine through. Authenticity is what draws people in and helps you make a genuine impression. Remember, body language is a powerful tool. By avoiding these common mistakes and practicing positive body language, you can project confidence, command attention, and make a lasting impression. Start practicing these tips today and see the difference it makes in your interactions. And if you want more helpful advice on improving your body language and confidence, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's keep leveling up together!